This Pet Day segment is sponsored by Mount Pleasant Pets. It is the only pet magazine published by pets, I said, for pet owners. Here with more, we've got publisher Charlie Macchio and his pup daddy, Bill. Pup daddy, along with magazine contributor Beezus Harris and her mom, Helen. Guys, good to see you, all of you.
You as well.
So just to be clear, Charlie is the publisher.
Absolutely.
He's in charge. You work for Charlie with this one.
Well, this particular, he came to me, well, he got with his pack friends.
Are you sure?
And he came to me and he said, we have this idea, and he was telling me about it, explaining it to me, and I said, okay.
Yeah, he's very persuasive.
Yes, very well. He's got his ways.
He has his ways. And then as far as his assistant, who do we have here?
This is Beezus, and I don't know why she's being so shy right now, but
she's so light. she's just chilling out, relaxing.
Yeah, she's just doing her thing right now.
She's the managing editor.
She's the she assists me some days. She chills under my feet.
There you go.
Gets my
snack
scraps.
So Bill, you've done Mount Pleasant magazine, and then what? Charlie decided to convince you that you needed to do pets. It's like Charleston's like truly a pet city.
Well, really, we love our pets, and Charlie wanted me to do this, and it really is a popular edition of Mount Pleasant magazine. The latest one just came out. There's like 32 pages of nothing but pet information in here. We've got directories in here of where vets are. We got directories where pet parks are, so they can be social. Helen did a great article on Instagram about Instagram.
Well, because Beezus has an Instagram. So,
okay.
Yeah.
An Instagram star.
Well, I mean, as she's growing. She's had one for about 2 years, and she has about 400-ish followers. And I mean, it didn't start off as kind of start off as a joke, because my friends were like, you only post pictures of Beezus, and I didn't want it to be like Helen has no life. So I kind of because she's her own person, so it transformed into her own.
Becoming a thing. There's Beezus right there, looking at her page, and it's a thing. I mean, I follow like hedgehogs and pigs and all kinds of animals on Instagram.
And so she's also been sponsored by a couple of pet companies, and so she has discounts at like a leash company, and she gets a check cut for if people use her code, and so
there you go.
It's a real thing. So.
She's making money and helping to publish.
Making money.
And I understand she had Charlie do a story on her trip to the Arctic. What's that all about?
When we moved to Chicago for 4 months.
The Arctic.
The Arctic, yeah. So she rolled in the snow for a little bit. She, put her nose in.
Yeah, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, so she really liked the snow, and but I think she likes the beach better. So I think I like the beach better too.
I'm with her. So, I agree.
That's what that's about.
Bill, what's next? So this is, the first one. What is after all this?
Well, we've got a, as I told you, we've got an event happening at the November at the Omar Temple, and we're going to have a lot of pet stuff there. We're going to have pet tricks, and we're going to have a pet therapy. I'm really excited about the show. Aaron, it's like we've got MUSCs on here because they have therapy dogs, and therapy dogs are so important. Animals are such an important part of our lives, and I think they're there, and we don't realize how much they de-stress us, how much they divert us from the for lack of a better word, from the real world. We can talk to our pets. And you know what I like about Charlie? I come
He's
home,
awfully cute.
he doesn't care.
You should kind of look alike.
He does.
They act alike too.
He doesn't care how much money I've made that day. He doesn't care how bad my day is. When I come home, he's excited to see me.
He loves you.
No
matter what, he's excited to see you. You can't always say that about
humans,
right?
I could walk out the door and come in 2 minutes later, and he's just as
excited.
He's
like, oh my gosh, you're back.
I know.
I love it.
So he's great.
You're going to be with us over the next hour, popping in and out. We're going to introduce you to some other great pet businesses, some nonprofits. We've got pet helpers coming up, so we're excited about this hour.
Good, and I appreciate Low Country Live embracing this idea about pets.
Yeah, and check it out online. I was reading the magazine online. You can pick it up around town, but also check it out online on all your social media.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you, Charlie, for starting all this. We love it. Remember, it's Pet Day with Mount Pleasant Pet Magazine over the next hour. We continue with pet helpers right after this.